Nah, we'll have to do a big shop later. We can't keep nipping in there every time we run out.
When are we going to get a chance to do that?
After we go to the bank.
Bank?
Yeah, and I told you. Booked us another appointment at the bank later.
What? About a mortgage?
No, about eyelash extensions, Tommy.
Well, I don't know, do I? Can't read your mind.
Tommy, you met them last week. We need to follow it up. You need to strike while the iron's hot. We need to invest our money wisely. It makes sense. You know it makes sense.
Here's your tea, Tommy, love.
There we go.
Is it all right if we sit down, love? Only, there's not going to be any strip joint now, so, you know.
You're welcome back.
Hey, we might as well have something to eat, lads. I mean, we've got no work on, have we, so?
Nope. No work till further notice.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He just did.
All right. I'm going to speak to my dad later.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. When you do see Daddy dearest, make sure you don't come back on these cobbles without A, the man himself, or B, the dosh. You got that?
Hey, don't be so hard on him. Paul, I can't help who his dad is.
I'm sure you won't let us down, mate. Of course I won't.
Well, jog on, then. We'll be waiting.
Inside.
Did you get it? Did you get the money?
Yeah, of course I did.
There you go, mate. Should all be there. It's all there, right? 10 grand. Yeah.
Don't ever do that to me again. Next time, I might not be so nice.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. And I swear I will never let you down again. You get me? I haven't left you short of her.
I sold the camper van last week for 200 quid, so, yeah, I'm a millionaire.
Where have you been? I've been texting you.
Sorry, babe.
All right, see?
Nah, it's Tina.
Bevy, darling.
No, will you get your hands off me, please?
I'm not trying out.
Come on, look lively. We've got a meeting with the bank.
We're practically related.
I'm gonna go home and get changed. I'm sorry, this is important. Well, come on.
No, it's just...
What?
There's no point.
There's every point. But we're gonna invest this money wisely. Come on, it's just a change of shirt and some shoes. You can still wear your jeans.
Tina.
What?
The money.
What about it?
Spit it out, lad. It's like pulling teeth.
There is none.
What are you on about?
Gave it all to me dad.
You did what?
And we'll be back in Coronation Street in half an hour.
So what you're telling me is we've lost the flat? Or
never
any
had the
chance
flat.
of us getting a mortgage?
No.
You've given the cash to him.
Len.
With interest.
With no deposit.
It's a couple of weeks, Tina. That flat's been on the market longer than I've even lived here.
You can see why, to be
You're
honest.
messing Jason round again.
What's a couple of weeks?
Why didn't you talk to me first?
Be fair, it's a lad's inheritance.
Was.
It's up to him to decide what he does with it.
Pour it down the drain.
Now.
Where are you going?
I am going home to cancel our appointment with the bank.
Postpone. He's going to pay me back.
With interest.
Muppet.
Don't call me a muppet.
Leave it, son.
If it had been your dad, he'd have given him the shirt off your back.
Big difference. My dad loved me. He didn't want to know you until he found out you had money. Grow up, Tommy. He's playing you like a fiddle and you still can't see it. Sorry it's so short notice. We've been going through the figures and I've realised that I'm kidding myself. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Bye.
A disappointed woman. It's the worst sight in the world.
You'd know. Where's Tommy?
Rita collared him. Something to do with the wheelie bins. Why do you think I come here, Tina? To this street, when I could have picked from 20 other venues.
I'm more interested in when you're going.
I've got stuff to prove. To them and to Tommy.
You didn't come here for Tommy.
No,
You thought he was in Blackpool.
he wasn't part of the plan, you're right.
At last, so honest truth.
Not until 7th heaven was in profit and 8th heaven was on the way. I was going to tip up on his grandma's doorstep with a brand new Beamer.
Yeah, well, I was going to model for Armani.
The number plate's on order. You can check. TD2.
Oh, short for, Total Dreamer.
Laugh all you want. You, Tyrone, the Barlows, me dad if he's watching. But I'll do it. It might not be this year, it might not even be next. But I'll make that lad proud to call me dad.
You didn't shut the door.
Can't do anything right. I'll get off. You two have got a party to go to.
No, there's no rush. Here's the tea.
Well, I better dig out my dancing shoes then.
Son,
You don't need to say any more.
I've grown up. I just wish that they'd let me prove it.
You have. You could have left by now. Left TD2 to deal with the loan sharks, but you didn't. That's grown up enough for me.
Take a leave, please believe it's we never gonna be respect. What?
Now,
What's he smirking at?
I'm not smirking. It's just that you reminded me of someone, that's all. Cheers. Have a good one.
Why don't you come with us?
After the day I've had, no, I turned a lager bitter. No, I need a quiet one tonight. Get me head together, you know what I mean?
Where you staying?
I got a place.
Where?
Oak Hill Way.
His car. He's sleeping in his car.
No, I'm not.
No way. You know what? We've got a couch you can crash on. But he can't sleep rough. Tell him.
Thanks, son, but you've done enough.
Who did you remind you of?
It's when she came out singing. With her hair up like that. It was Lisa all over. You don't remember your mum, do you?
No one ever talks about it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you staying here tonight? No arguments.
Cheers, nice one.
Would you stop eyeing Jason up? You get enough chance to do that.
I'm not eyeing him up. I'm thinking.
About what? His six-pack?
No, about his flat and his new tenant.
Tenant?
That you're gonna have to tell him. I mean, it was your deposit for the mortgage and Tevi's your dad.
He's only staying one night, 2 tops.
And before you know it, it turns into a month. Is he paying rent?
Will you chill out? It's not a big deal.
All right, we'll see if Jason thinks it's no big deal, shall we? Go on, tell him. Fess up. I mean, you can't disguise it. He's going to see Terry lying on the couch when he gets in.
All right, look, I'm going to do it now.
Go on then, go on. Quick.
Yes, Tommy, this is Jamie Lee. Jamie Lee here, Models Lingerie.
Nice to meet you, Jamie Lee.
You won't believe this. The dad's name's Kevin, the mum's name's Sally, and the sister is a lesbian.
Mate, this is destiny.
Big time, I know.
I feel tight. He's in no mood to talk shop.
I told you to grab him earlier.
He's loved up with some bird who models knickers.
Oh.
But he'll be staying at hers. I'll tell him in the morning.
Oh, you better.
Your choice.
T, this is a party. Can we not just forget all the aggro for a few hours? Look, we're the lucky ones. We didn't nearly get our heads kicked in.
Yeah, but what if those meatheads would have turned on you, eh?
Look, my dad wouldn't let that happen. He's changed. He put his heart and soul and every penny into that club. And what's he got to show for it, eh?
Diddly squat.
Even you must feel a little bit sorry for him.
You're making me out to be a monster. I'm watching your back, that's all.
He didn't con me. I offered him the money and he took it because he's desperate. Still, this lot will be happy. He'll be putting up the flags when the word spreads.
Well, it's not like they're going to put a foot wrong. I mean, you can't turn round for gamblers and cheats.
Sacked coppers.
Losers. Makes your dad look like a hotshot. Duncan flipping banners there.
I'm out. Except he's in, isn't he? All on his own. Let's go back and get him.
With Mal giggle.
He's got to face him at some point. And if anyone laughs, we'll have me to deal with. Besides, he's a Duckworth. Bouncing back. It's in the blood.
All right, what do you want? I've told you what I paid you today. It's empty me out. Yeah. Look, I don't know. A couple of weeks. What? A couple of days, then? Yes. I've got a plan. I know a geezer who can bail me out. He owes me from way back. I will.
You're always starving. You got it.
Oh, there you are. Tina thought you'd done a runner.
No, I didn't.
We just come to see if you fancy a beer.
Got one.
No, I mean a proper beer in the pub.
Show 'em what you're made of.
I've got cash.
It's not that. Go on then, I will.
How did that get there?
We just figured that seeing as though you're going to be around for a while.
They might as well get used to seeing me. Nice one, son. Nice one. Don't mind if I do.
Coronation Street stripped a week of drama at 9 p.m. from Monday to Thursday next week. As peace breaks out on the street, find out how actress Natalie Gumedi filmed Kirsty and Tyrone's traumatic scenes in a new interview now at itv.com/Corrie. Jason Donovan is talking to Piers Morgan next this evening.